This video illustrates one of two methods for entering an apprentice's monthly work record. Time entry will be made using a timesheet to record the work performed by the apprentice each day. You can use the entry method described here using a desktop computer, tablet, or iPad. Time recording using timesheets will be used for line, substation, cable splice, or traffic signal, URD, and transmission programs, and will be due by midnight on the 10th day of the following month. Begin by going to the albat.org website and accessing your web portal through the sign-in. Sign in, apprentice. That will take you to your apprentice portal. Enter your username, your client, ALB, and your password, and log in. If you've previously logged in to the website and set up your apprentice community page, this is the very first landing page that you'll see. We want to go to the menu and we want to find our timesheet standard and click our timesheet standard. This opens up our timesheet. In this case, for the period of September, notice September here, normal hours, it shows 720. There are 720 hours available in September to describe your work. That's 30 days in September and 24 hours a day. So at any point during the day, you have the hours to describe your work. We're going to initially enter the hours for August. Pick any day in August. That will change your period from September to August. If you notice, I have already entered time for August. I entered time through August 6th. So we're going to enter time through the 7th. But before we do, briefly, we'll look through the timesheets. Again, we're describing our work that we're doing on a daily basis. Generally speaking, you'll have anywhere from 3 to 5 entries per day describing your work, whether it is energized work or de-energized work, new construction, maintenance, distribution, transmission, etc. So what I've done here, just to show you what the example is here, this is describing distribution overhead 3-phase energized new construction work where there was no climbing involved and it involved a job site briefing. Current reporting location is noted in the description. It involved distribution work, and then you'll see that the job site briefing took 15 minutes, 1/4 of an hour. Also, it did a job site briefing on August 2nd, Friday. So I recorded it. Let's add time for the 7th. So we'll want to add. We can choose, or it opens a box. In that box, we can hit the space bar. And when we do so, we're going to see a drop-down list of a number of different possibilities to select. Everything from transmission, subtransmission, distribution, to secondary work. Overhead, underground, single-phase, 3-phase, etc. So we're going to select single-phase energized maintenance work is what we're doing today. The work involves the energized conductor. We're going to enter the project, which again we can click the box, hit the space bar, and see the different selections we can make. We're going to use a bucket truck to do the work. The activity, again, hit the space bar. We're going to see a number of things that we can select on that will provide a greater level of detail. For the work that we're doing, we're just simply installing some lighting. We're going to note the reporting location. We're going to note it that it was distribution work or on distribution system. And we're going to note our hours for doing that work as 5 hours. We enter our 5 hours and we tab. Now I'm going to save this. Simply hit save. The timesheet's saved. That entry is saved. Now I'm going to do, I know that I have 5 additional hours to account for the 7th, so I'm going to add another line. Again, in the blank, I'm going to, in the box, I'm still doing the energized work, single phase overhead. This does not involve any climbing, so I'm going to put no climbing. My activity that I'm going to be doing, entering, is I was flagging. So traffic control flagging, that's the work I was performing. I enter my reporting location. I tab to the next field. Still continues to be on the distribution system. And I enter 5 hours for my flagging. Once entered, again, hit save. That saves my timesheet. I have success. If for some reason I didn't enter something correctly, it'll give me an error. I simply answer OK. After completing my time entry for all my days in August throughout the period, 31 days, if now I want to begin the process of entering September's time, I simply change the month to September. Again, you can select any day of the month. That'll change this. Now I can enter my September hours. Begin by clicking your ad. The work that we're going to be doing involves adding a transformer bank. So we're going to describe the work as it's new construction, 3-phase overhead, energized. It will be done energized. We'll be using a bucket. And we're going to be installing transformers. Our reporting location, we enter that. Distribution work, make our selection, and the hours associated with that is 10 hours. So we'll select our day, add the 10 hours, hit our tab. We're going to record the work that we did on September 3rd. We're going to make our selection. We're still doing that 3-phase project, energized. New construction. We're not climbing this time. We're doing some flagging, performing traffic control. I'm going to add our reporting location, or current show-up location. Finally, we're working on distribution system. And we're going to enter the time spent flagging. Once we've entered our time, simply hit save. That saves your time entry for September. And this concludes our time entry using the web access. Thank you.